So I've managed to sneak back into China, and I'm currently covertly organizing and leading a lot of these protests against the Chinese government.
Only in your wildest dreams.
This is, of course, according to verified Weibo users and government officials.
So let's take a look at this, what he calls a verified Weibo user. The orange V is there for a personal user, so it's a verified account. But let me go to actually Weibo myself and check this out. Oh, I see there's a couple of extra emojis there that don't show up in the screen capture that is in SideburnsZA's video. And I can't find any mention whatsoever of SideburnsZA.
I'm not even joking here. There's posts that have gone viral around Chinese social media saying that me, SideburnsZA, have snuck back into Guangdong province and I am leading protests against the government.
Let's take a closer look at this post that he claims mentions him personally. If they posted that, I can't understand why would they blur out part of his stupid Twitter message. Not to mention the hilarious title that he gave himself, "This Leader of Trash Hong Kong Anti-China Extremists."
The reason I know that these rumors are being spread about me is because I've got countless people reaching out to me that I know in China.
So at least you finally admit it's not because you found any hard evidence that you've been mentioned. I know I haven't found any evidence.
I'm not in China, and if I was in China, well, I mean, I'd be very tired from flying back and forth to the United States and China every day to go and lead these protests.
You don't have the balls to step foot in China.
And I mean, the people that are saying that I'm in Guangdong have got millions of followers. Here, this guy's got 3.9 million followers. This other guy's got 1.8 million followers. You know, these are the people spreading these rumors around about me.
Damn, you forgot to scroll your image with the page to make it look a little more believable. Anyone can show a couple of Weibo accounts, talk about how many followers they have, and then not provide any evidence of what they're saying.
But let's get back to Zhao Lijian's wife.
Aren't you the one that keeps complaining about people attacking your wife and family? I guess they're all fair game now.
It's ending up in people's WeChat moments. You can scroll through, you see my picture, and I'm being blamed as a foreign influence, like a CIA operative in China.
So I did a search for SideburnsZA on WeChat. I can't find any mention of him after 2021, and anything after 2019 is all negative. Then, just to be sure, I scooted over specifically to WeChat Moments. The only thing I could find is no relevant moments post found.
It's absolutely ridiculous. When there's a riot in China against a private company or banks because people's money has been stolen or whatever the case may be, anti-Japanese protests, things like that, it's totally fine.
Wait a minute. Aren't you the guy that said countless times in his videos that protests are not allowed in China?
Yeah, you see, in mainland China, you're not actually allowed to gather in large numbers. It's kind of against the law there. And
Right.
I mean, it is against the law, yeah.
But if you say I'm going to organize a protest, if you use those words in China, I'm going to organize a protest, that's it for you, man.
Yes.
You're not allowed to organize protests in China. You're not allowed to organize a gathering.
No.
Now, this is all, of course, complete horseshit. Because let me tell you something about China. You can protest. You can protest all you want if you're protesting against a private company. You can protest all you want if you're going to protest against Japan. You can protest all you want if you're protesting about your housing complex raising your rates or some nonsense like that. But you may not ever protest against the government. You may not ever protest against the central government.
Says the guy during a video about protests of government policies. He then goes on to use clips from this video as proof that there's no outside influence on the protests, when he can say with no more confidence that there wasn't than others can say there was. Of course, he belittles them. Just imagine for a second that I was at the protest. If I was to ask everyone there, do you want SideburnsZA to make a video about you? What do you think both sides would say about you?
You are a disgusting, spineless coward. Why would they say I, of all people, have snuck back into China to cause this sort of thing?
Just to be clear, nobody's saying that except you and your imagination.
Hey, so what is it you've got over there? Oh, I see. Just the most badass wallet in the world. Now, this is all, of course, complete horseshit.
At least he's found himself a paid promotion that doesn't mind representing division of people and lies.